Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. Today I thought I would bring my process of making the carrot wreath. I have a Dollar Tree frame here that I went ahead and covered with Dollar Tree burlap. I have a Dollar Tree carrot that I went ahead and painted as well. I have all the carrots from the Dollar Tree. I have a cute little box full of them. I'm going to take some of this brown paint and try to distress this carrot to give it more dimension. What's crazy is I don't even end up using it, you guys. I botched this carrot, let me tell you what. But nonetheless, I have a couple of things to the side here. Now, I will say, in order to, I think it's an 18-inch frame that I went ahead and decided to cover the Dollar Tree carrots, which, you know, is a pretty big frame. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of carrots, and they are out right now. So you want to make sure that you get enough of them. So I did some pumpkin paint with some white acrylic paint, trying to lighten it up. I did some white paint and tried to add highlights and dimension and use moss and white up at the stem. And I put it on there and it would cover that hole because it took a roll and a couple other strands to cover that 18-inch wreath. And I only wanted to use one roll of burlap ribbon. So here I am, I have my carrots. I'm getting them all open in my little Dollar Tree container, and I'm going to go ahead and line it around with the carrot on there to see how many carrots I need, kind of get the placement, see what it looks like, and I get it on there, and I'm not in love. So I'm like, let me see here. These carrots look a little, Dollar Tree-ish. So let's try it with some boxwood. And usually with those Dollar Tree carrots, I put boxwood in there. In fact, I went to go get boxwood today to try to zhuzh them up, and it didn't work. I didn't like the way it looked. Here, I'm on my Cricut design space to try to come up with a saying to maybe cover more than half the carrot. I didn't just want it to be nothing on the wreath. So I didn't find anything on Design Space. I didn't like my carrot. I didn't like my paint job. It was horrible. So I bust out some old Dollar Tree signs. And this bunny right here, last year I jizzed it up with its bow. And I thought, you know what? This would probably be cute. But I just need to bite the bullet and cover the rest of the frame. So here I'm showing you how I covered the frame. As you can see, it's pretty cohesive with the rest of the frame. I made sure that I went all the way to the end of the other strand of the ribbon, if that makes any sense. And just went ahead and wrapped it around my frame over and over and over again until it was covered to give myself a good base. Now, when you're using hot glue on this ribbon, you want to make sure that you don't put your delicate little fingertips in there because, ouch, that's very hot and it will burn you. So I have this cute other little sign that you guys see me haul that I thought maybe that would look right, but it was just a little too big for my frame. So I'm going to go ahead and set those aside. And I decided, okay, this is cute, but how do I want to do it? Do I want to put my carrots on top of it, or do I want to put my carrots under it? How do I want to make this sign? I really struggled, you guys. I just couldn't decide on how I wanted to do it. So I wasn't in love with that either. So I busted this bunny back out, and I'm like, my goodness, I want a carrot sign, but I don't know how I want to do it. I'll tell you what, I don't, you don't know how many times, I think it took me an hour and 45 minutes to put this wreath together, and I had those signs out probably 7 or 8 times. So here I am, I'm just putting a bead of glue, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line them up all the way around the wreath, one by one, all the way around. So here I did most of the way around, but I wasn't sure if I wanted my bunny to sit into it without the carrots. And then I decided, you know what, let's just finish this wreath. And this is how many carrots it took me. 48 carrots in total with a pack of 6 for an 18-inch wreath. You guys, that is cute. That's really cute. And I really liked it, but I didn't like how the holes were showing at the top. But anyways, I went ahead and gave my little carrots a little haircut because some of the stems were a little longer than others, and I wanted the cohesive look. So I just took my Tim Holtz trimmed them up. They're so cute. I love the way that this looks. It was just so hard styling it. My goodness. Just trimming away. Here I am. Trim, trim, trim. So then I busted out some boxwood and I was like, because those stems to me are still Dollar Tree stems. And it would have been cute going all the way around that wreath with that boxwood. But boy, it would have used up all of my boxwood. And I was like, you know what? I just replenished today at Walmart. Yeah, it's affordable, but it's not what I necessarily want to do. You know what I mean? So then I tried the little carrots and I'm like, no, that ain't it. So I busted out that bunny, put that bunny back on there. I'm like, this bunny is cute. How can I incorporate it? It's sure, like, how do I want to put this? And you guys, that's the hardest thing, is trying to come up how you want to style the wreaths. That way is super cute, which you'll have to wait till the end to see what I came up or what I end up doing. This way is super cute. Still wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure. I mean, it's adorable. I love the way this sign looked. It was super cute right in the middle, but I didn't like the holes at the top. And I figured if I put a bow up there, it would just offset it. And it kind of looked plain. So I busted out the reindeer. Oh, this is reindeer moss? I think so. And then I put it underneath the sign. I was like, I like that. Okay. So let me add it with the bunny, because I'm going towards the bunny a little bit more at this time. And then I set it down and then I'm like, yes, it looks good half a way around, but it probably looked better if I was to add it all the way around. And I did. So I busted out. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I took my glue gun and just drew a little bead of glue in between those carrots to make sure that they were all attached properly, that I didn't want to lose any carrots. And this is not going on my back door because the sun beats on my back door and I don't want to lose any carrots or my wreath falling apart. So I decided to go ahead and add some of that reindeer moss. And I thought, you know what, just a little bit would do all the way around the frame. Kind of makes it look like they're growing out of dirt. And I found a stick in there, so I saved it because that's what crafters do. We save every little dang thing, which I have no idea why, but we do. So I just went ahead and I put it around there and I liked the way it looked, so I started gluing it down. And I flipped it over, made sure that I could get it from the back and glue it down. You have to be careful though. My poor fingers, all of my fingertips are burnt off. I'll tell you what, they're so burnt. It stinks. So use something to help glue that in if you make this. And then I wanted to make sure that was pretty secure, didn't I? Kept showing you this. I don't know why. I could have turned it down. Sorry, guys. Can I tell you that some bunny carrots about you? I do. I sure do. Isn't that cute? Some bunny carrots about you. So I went ahead and took the extra, balled it up, rolled it between my hand, made it like a snake, and it was just easier to add there. Finally got smart and got my little spatula out and used that instead. Those little Dollar Tree spatula has come in handy big time for me. Let me tell you what. They have helped a lot. But I don't know why I got the spatula with the holes. That has burnt me multiple times. But I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to go anywhere. And the more, the merrier. So finally, I add the dang rabbit. And I knew that I needed that carrot to cover up its holes. But I didn't know what I wanted to do with the Easter carrot. So this is what I end up doing. I even threw that painted carrot in there, which I botched so bad. It looks horrible. That thing just couldn't either paint it over or put it in the trash. Finally, I said, you know what? Forget it. We're going to put this carrot right up above this bunny, cover them holes. And you guys see at the end of my carrot's white. I do not like that. I don't understand why it's white at the end. So I went ahead and I glued it down. We are not changing our minds. I love how his little cheekies sit right down into that moss. And then I thought to myself, I got this glued down. And then I'm like, crap, where is my hanger? So I had to make sure that I lined it up with my hanger. Because that would have been really bad, you guys. Could you imagine picking up that bunny and all that glue all over them carrots? Ugh. So I didn't like that white. I took some of the pumpkin color, tried to mute it down just a tad bit, blended in with my fingers. It is what it is. I use my fingers for everything. And then I added the Easter, and there you go, you guys. That's how I styled my carrot wreath. And all of those Dollar Trees for this itty bitty wreath is totally worth it. I like the truck one, but the bunny turned out best. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.